everybody, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you are new here, welcome, and thanks for spending a little bit of your time with me and hanging out. This month, I'm calling it May, the month in review. Now, I did film an April favorites and fails type of video last month, and I just realized I never put it up. I filmed it, I have it, and I never put it up. So I'm not going to bother doing it now since we're in June and now we're talking about May, but regardless, I have a bunch of stuff that we're going to go over. So, of course, we are going to start the video off with my mug. I've shown it to you before. Ask me about my cat, my little kitten. You know me. I love coffee. Yeah. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk, as I throw them on the floor, about is I have a couple of highlighters. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. This was very hyped. You know, there's so many hyped products, and sometimes I fall for it, sometimes I don't. I make my own decision. This is a nice highlighter. It's not subtle. It's not subtle at all, but it does seem to just give me a nice glow. It's not a bam in your face highlighter, and I do like it, and considering it's Maybelline, you know there's always sales. It's not very expensive, and I do really like this. Now, sorry you're going to see my hair blowing because I just turned on my fan. Anyway, let's move on to another highlighter I'm not that thrilled about. This is from Urban Decay, and it is the Disco Queen Highlighter. It's a purple highlighter. I don't own any really colorful highlighters, so I thought I would try it. It feels very dry. It doesn't feel creamy, and it's a super duper subtle highlight. Now I'm putting 3 swatches on my hands just to give you an idea. You can see it down here. That's 3 swatches. It swatches better on my hand than it does on my face. It's nice, again, if you want something just subtle, but it was $17. I wish the packaging was nicer, because originally this was $34, and for a $34 highlighter I would expect nicer packaging. This looks like Maybelline packaging to me, so I was a little disappointed in that, because I wouldn't have paid $34 for this. The next up is something that we got in our BoxyCharm, and initially I liked it. I liked the color. It is what was confusing because they called it the matte lip gloss. This was from Beauty Creations. Now, when I first put it on, it was comfortable, pretty color, but once it dries down on your lips, here's the issue. And I had the issue, I wore it in a video the other day, and as you're talking and your lips touch, they stick together, and as you pull them apart, it's like crazy glue. It's like having double-sided tape on your lips, and that's the part that makes it uncomfortable. The formula itself is very comfortable, but they got to do something about that stickiness, because as I was talking, my lips are sticking together, and it was so annoying. Now, obviously, if I put a gloss on top of this, I'm sure that wouldn't happen. I don't want to have to do something to make a product work. I was like, I gotta keep trying. This little guy, I didn't need another primer. I got another primer. Again, I fell for the hype, except this time, the hype was real. This is the Spotlight Primer from Physicians Formula. It does remind me of the Becca Backlight Primer. It's very luminous. If you do not like luminous primers, you won't like it. I love luminous primers. I love to layer this all over my face. I want to actually put it on my body because of the glow, the absolute glow underneath your foundation that it gives. Now, when you first put it on, you do look a little bit like a space alien, but because you're putting your foundation on top of it, will tone it down. If you want to wear something sheerer, it'll bring it out more. I love it. Now, I never wear just one primer. I do use several of the primers, which we're going to talk about right this second. Primers that I got, this one is from Tarte. It is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. It has been very popular on YouTube. I did get the limited version, the mermaid version. Now, this is a very thick primer. You can see I've been using quite a bit. It is a thick primer that you run between your fingers. I do smooth it in. Some people say to tap it into your skin. Either way, it is a miracle worker. For smoothing it out, it blurs your skin. Your other products go on top of it beautifully, and I really enjoy this. Now this next one is very similar, albeit more pricey. I know it's been out for quite a while because I received a sample of it and that's how I discovered it. I'm so surprised that nobody talks about this because it is unbelievable. It is the Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch. They don't even refer to it as a primer. Oh, by the way, it is from Clarins. Now, you are getting, how much are you getting in here? It's small, but you don't need very much, and I don't use much of it. It does come with that little baby spatula, if I can get it out of here. That makes it nice and sanitary and convenient, and I just scoop up a little bit. The thing about this one is a little bit, feels more moisturizing, not as dry as the Tarte Smoothest Primer. It is tinted pink, but when I put this on my 11s or some of my forehead wrinkles, they disappear. I'm not wearing it today. I don't know why I didn't reach for it today, but I had just gotten up and I had to just throw in some little bit of base makeup because I had to run out this morning and do some errands, so I didn't put this on. But this stuff is absolutely a miracle in a jar. I cannot believe that none of the big beauty gurus are talking about it, those who can actually reach people, because I don't know how many people I reach. But I'm in love with this. It is expensive, no lie, but it beats every other line filling primer that is out there in my opinion. So those are my 3 current favorite primers. And I still have a lot of primers. That's a problem. I like a lot of primers and I always want more. This next thing I just talked about in one of my most recent videos. This Venus waterless razor. Who invented this thing? I want to hug them and kiss them. I thought this was like a fluke. I thought this has got to be a gimmick. This thing is miraculous. Remember I couldn't figure out before? In here is a very watery like gel. It's watery but it has slip to it. Here's the pad on this side. You squeeze onto the area that you're going to use. You take this off. This is a pivoting head eraser, and then you can shave without water. Now, I will tell you, if you have sensitive skin, you may get a little irritated, so don't press too hard and don't go over the areas like more than twice. My legs are smooth. This shaved really closely. My legs are smooth. I don't know what else to say. They're $3.49 retail. Run out, get these. I can't say enough good things about them. This other product I have, I'm going to do a video about products, about falling for the hype of products. Now this is not the Boom Boom Cream, but this is the Sol de Janeiro, the Acai Body Power Cream. This is a very nice cream. I have been using it. I'm certainly not going to let it go to waste. It is very kind of liquidy. It's not too thick. Your skin does feel moisturized. I'm going to rub it right over my highlighters and make my whole hand highlighty. It's moisturizing. I like it. But isn't this like miracle cream, miracle thing that everybody talks about? No. The acai has a nice scent to it. It's good. I certainly wouldn't pay $45 for it. I got it on sale for $34. I wouldn't pay $34 for it. It's just, yeah, no. I will use it up. I'm enjoying it. It does moisturize, but so do a lot of like drugstore things for $5, in my opinion. Just throwing it out there. Let's talk about another thing that I got in my Walmart box, which is just these little things are like blowing my mind. This is the Aquaphor Advanced Treatment Ointment Body Spray. Now people are like, ooh, ointment. No. If you like Aquaphor and you like that thick moisturizing for like dry, rough patches, I'll show you what it looks like. Do you see how it kind of foams up slightly? It is so cooling and it makes that kind of crunchy noise when you go to spread it out. It is very thick and you have to have dry skin. If you don't like this feeling of super moisturizing stuff, or if you don't like what Aquaphor does to you on a regular basis, then you're not going to like this. But I ran out and bought myself a full size because I loved it that much. I love it. And it's right now on sale, as a matter of fact. Okay. Another thing that I fell in love with is Clinique Take the Day Off bomb. This is a mini that I received, so I'm glad I got a mini so I could review it. I'm spoiled now. I have 6 others that I have to use up, but I'm spoiled by this one. I love, love, love this. It takes my eye makeup off the best, and that I don't have to go in too much with another eye makeup remover, and it doesn't sting. I don't like that you have to dip your finger in too much. It doesn't bother me that much, but that's just a thing. I will absolutely be repurchasing this. This so far is my favorite. Again, I won't be repurchasing it till I go through all of the other cleansing balms. I do have about 6 that I have to go through. When I go through those, I will go out and buy this again. I do have a favorite eyeshadow palette that I am loving. This is the Pure Visionary palette. God, I love Pure packaging. I'm wearing this palette today. This is just such a gorgeous palette. The colors are right up my alley. This one here, which is Dreamer, is very glittery. It's a full-on glitter. It's so buttery soft. It is what I have on my eyelid. I'm also wearing this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and just to change out a little bit of this one. I find myself reaching for this palette quite a bit, and I'm thinking about doing a get ready with me using this palette. Pure Light does these sales that are off the charts. I got it during the 50% off sale. It was $34. I got it for $17. I would have paid $34 for it. I like it better than some palettes I paid $45 for. I highly recommend it if you love these colors. The formula is fantastic, and so glad I got this one. One more eyeshadow palette, which I have to say thank you to my friend Kara. I was talking about how I wanted this palette, and I was like, do I need another palette? Do I want to go out and spend a palette? And the doll that she is went out and bought it for me and sent it to me. I got it in the mail. And first, can we talk about the packaging? I have the Modern Renaissance palette. I just ordered, because it is $31, the Prism palette, and I don't know if it's still on sale, but I think on Macy's, hopefully it's still there. The Subculture palette is $22.50. Just throwing that out there. The packaging is gorgeous. It's like a kitten. I love it. It's a very pretty neutral color, and inside, you can see I have been using it quite consistently. I love the colors. Again, you can do a very neutral look with it, but then you get these, oh, they're so soft. You get these like buttery, glittery colors in here that feel just amazing, and they look even more amazing when you do put them on. There's that gold. I don't even see it in my hand. It's a beautiful palette. You can do so much with it. Even the black is soft, and the black goes on so well. If I had to say between the Modern Renaissance and this palette, if you had to choose between one or two of them for any like everyday looks, I would get this one, in my personal opinion. Absolutely. Okay, moving on. This little set, I tried to shove them back in here. It didn't work so well. I got this at Ulta. Originally, I think it was $20, which is why I didn't initially pick it up. But then they had it on sale. I don't know whether it was a buy one, get one free with Real Techniques or what have you. And I saw Amie_Erica, and she showed it on her channel. I love Amie_Erica. I'm going to link her channel below. You should watch her. She used to be called Deep South Darlin'. And she's just adorable, and I love her. And I take a lot of her recommendations. Anyway, I saw this kit, and because it was on sale, I wanted to try it. Now, there's a couple of products in here I use more than the other. This one, they say, is for putting on, like, lotions and creams. I honestly really don't use it so much for that. It could make a decent foundation brush if you like a stiffer bristle flat brush. So, it's not bad. The other brush is kind of they call it a facial buffing brush. I don't use this one too much either, but look how interesting it is. Let me see if you can see. You see how the top is uneven? It has these like little balls, and it's meant to basically massage your face, and it feels pretty good while you're doing it. And I like the little balls because you know what they remind me of? Hey, They remind me of like little pads on kittens' paws. I know. Does anything not remind me of a kitten? Anyway, this is a pretty cool brush. I don't use it as much as I use the other two. Now, the other two are what I use all of the time. This one is a lip scrubby brush. Now, I use this a couple of ways. It's very, very thick and dense and flat. I will scrub my lips dry with this, and it can be a little uncomfortable. It depends upon your level of discomfort, but I find that it brings some blood flow to my lips and exfoliates. And then I also use it with my lip scrubs. I put my lip scrub on, and then I do this, and then I just wipe it off and rub it in, and I find it leaves my lips a little plumper, it leaves them smoother, and I love it. This other thing, little contraption, is just a silver ball on an end here, and what I use this for, and what it's meant for, is to massage the cream underneath your eyes when you're putting on. For some reason, I don't know how they do it, but this ball always remains cool to the touch. So when you're using it, just even like putting it on my skin now, it feels amazing. It's always cool, it massages, it can give you some lymphatic massage and reduce some puffiness, but with the eye creams that I use, I find it miraculous. If you can, I would still now knowingly, I would pay $20 for it. If you can still get it on sale, I highly recommend it. This is something that I got in my Ulta haul, and remember I seemed slightly confused. I don't know what that was, this was in my shower. Remember I seemed slightly confused about it, that I thought it would have a different texture and consistency. I thought maybe it was dried out and such, because I expected it to be a sugar scrub. By the way, it is the Ulta Beauty Energizing Coffee Body Scrub. This stuff, it's not meant to be a sugar scrub. It is granular, as you can see, and it doesn't melt in your hands. It doesn't have that slimy feeling that the sugar scrubs do. This stuff, it's actually like putting coffee grains on your body in the shower. It's messy, I will tell you that. It is messy in the shower, but I don't care. You scrub it on. I use it on the backs of my thighs. I just use it all over my body because, first of all, it smells like coffee. I want to eat it or drink it. You don't really actually eat coffee, but the smell alone wakes you up in the morning. This stuff dissolves. It's actually like coffee grains. As you scrub it in, it seems to dissolve and melt into your skin. And yes, you look like you're bleeding brown stuff. That's okay with me. If that bothers you, then no. I adore this. I want to use it. I do use it every day. You can see, wait, hold on, how much I've gone through. I cannot wait to get more of this. I have a body scrub that I have to finish up. Cannot wait to finish it up. Because this puppy, I'll be buying again. Here's a product that I have been using for a few months. I liked it in the beginning, but again, you know, with skincare, you have to give skincare time to really know if you can like it. When I get samples of skincare, I can't speak to the efficacy. The only thing I can speak to is the consistency, the scent, the formula. I can tell you about the ingredients because I've researched them, but I can't say whether or not they work because with a sample, you're not using it long enough, so you can't tell. This I bought a few months ago in one of my hauls, and I've been using it for quite some time. I have two products from The Ordinary. I have the glycolic toner, which I do use and I like, and this is the caffeine solution 5% EGCG. Caffeine obviously is meant to depuff your eyes underneath. I've been using this consistently. I'm almost halfway through. I can't say that it really does much for me. It is a jelly type consistency. It's not liquidy, but it's not thick either. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing it again because I don't think it really had that great of an effect. I mean, it's not a bad product, especially for the price. It's not a miracle product. It's not a moisturizer. It's more of a treatment. And I don't know. I'm still honestly on the fence, so I can't say run out and get it. I can't say don't run out and get it. I'm just on the fence about it. I don't know if it's doing all that it is cracked up to be. This is from BioElements. Now, BioElements is a skincare brand that I have been using for quite a few months, and I'm going to give you my breakdown on them, on the ingredients, on how they performed, and what I think of them. I think, in my opinion so far, it is a very, very good brand. Not from just what I've researched and read, but from what my experience was. I'm going to make that a separate skincare video. But I do want to talk about this Ray Defense Sunscreen, SPF 30. I really do like this because of the way my makeup goes on top of it. Some sunscreens, I can't speak, some sunscreens just don't let my makeup perform well. And I'm happy about this, and because it is summer, I am scooping it up and using it. When I run out of it, I will be getting a new one. Let's just talk about some makeup remover here. Not makeup remover, makeup brush cleaner. This is the Makeup Forever Instant Brush Cleaner. I love instant brush cleaners. I like the ones in the spray. You spray them on a paper towel, you wipe your brush off, it takes the eyeshadow off, and then it's immediately dry so that you can use the brush again. I thought this one was a pump. Unfortunately, you have to dump it out. It's weird. I don't know why they would put it in this type of container, because what a pain in the tuchus that you have to pour it onto there, and sometimes you pour too much into it. I've spilled it on myself, and then because it's like got alcohol, because it is a sanitizing, oh my god, 3rd time's a try, sanitizing product. It dries very quickly, you have to do it over and over again. I want to use it up. Makeup Forever, please put this in a pump, like all of the other ones. Okay, one more body cream that I really love, and the only reason I love it is because they have it on sale often. This is normally, like, I think almost $30 or something along that fact. It's up there. I'll put it in there. But this is the Body Shop, and they come in some amazing scents. This one is the Wild Argan Oil, and it smells like the beach. It is super moisturizing. I got it on sale. I either paid $11 or $14 for it, and I'm so glad that I did. It is very thick, as you can see. It's like a balm, but it is balm. And it is very moisturizing. I really enjoy it. I love my moisturizers because I get very dry skin, and it keeps my hands, everything's supple, and I want to stick my nose in this. And I just want to smell it all day. I also got a blueberry one, which I can't wait. I'm going to finish this one, another one that I have, and I can't wait to use it because, yay, I'm happy about it. Okay, I have a bronzer. I got this bronzer. I love getting things on sale. You know me, Lorac was having an amazing sale. Not only did I get their Mega Pro palette for half price, which is unbelievable, but I got the Pool Party, I think it's called the Tantalizer. I never tried their bronzers before, and can I just talk about the packaging? Although it's a simple packaging, it's very pretty with the rose gold, but here, it's got a little, oh my goodness, I was going to say metallic closure. No, it has a magnetic closure. Let's listen again, ready? Why that's satisfying to me, I don't know. Maybe I need another full weekend because, like, oh boy. Anyway, this is a really pretty bronzer. I am wearing it today. You can build it up, but if you just want some subtle color around your face, like if you want to look like you have a tan, it's just the right color. It's not sparkly, and you see how it kind of just melts into my hand, so you don't look like you're wearing bronzer. At least, I'm sorry, remember, we're speaking only of someone of my complexion. I can only speak to someone of my complexion and how this performs on me, because this is the skin I've got. I don't know how it would look on anyone else with a different complexion, but for me personally, if you are olive skin toned on the fair, light to medium side, this is really pretty. If sometimes you just want to quickly just brush some bronzer over your nose and over your cheeks and not have this harsh stripe, it goes on beautifully. It feels soft. It had a little L in it for Lorac, but I've been using it so much that I rubbed it off. Now, I put it on my hands, and you can see it just kind of tans your hand. It's not orange, it's not too cool toned, it's not too warm toned, it's not shimmery. And again, your girlie got this on sale for like half price. So yeah, that is it. I had a couple of other things that I was going to talk about, but I think I'm going to save those for a next one. And again, I feel like I'm in a photo shoot, especially with the lights. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I did not get my April favorites and stuff like that up last month. But I think I kind of covered everything. I will be doing a Get Ready With Me coming up because one of my very loyal subscribers, Annika, suggested it. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. Please look for those. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would give it a thumbs up or a like or anything. If you are new and you stuck to this end, I would appreciate if you like my content. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I hope you guys, as usual, are having an amazing day, an amazing week. And I will see you guys in the next one.